Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 4 of our 20-day womb and pelvic floor challenge. We are in our final week, and I hope that you have been enjoying all of the nuggets of wisdom that we have been experiencing over the last 4 weeks. So, just to recap, in week 1, we were focusing on awareness and breath. So being able to just notice, right? This was not about doing 50 squats for this particular experience. This was beginning to notice how your body moves when you squat, when you do a pelvic tilt, when you are still. In the second week, we brought in more strength and activation. So learning from those initial awarenesses to then bring ourselves to slow down, to pause, to feel the muscles, to just feel the energy in each and every movement. It was not about going fast and how quickly we can get something done. It was about slow and savoring the experience and savoring the moment. Last week, we focused on softening our bodies and feeling more into the pleasure. You got to skip squats last week, and it was really more about giving your body nourishing love, nourishing touch. What we need in our bodies is a combination of inner masculine strength and provision, as well as inner feminine presence and softening. And too often, we try to be that strong warrior. And what I want you to do now is to begin to integrate all of the things that we have learned in the past few weeks. So this week is about integration and embodiment. So what we're going to do each day is to take it another level. And what I want to invite you to consider is that this is just the beginning. This is an invitation for you to continue to connect with your body. We have just begun. We have only scratched the surface to how we can connect and really embody this love and nourishment and fulfillment within ourselves. And when we are talking about wanting to create satisfaction, fulfillment, intimacy with a partner, it begins with us learning how to even think about, let alone experience that with ourselves. So I'm going to invite you to some other programs that I'm going to be offering where we're going to dive deeper. And you're going to hear a little bit more about that this week because I feel it's so important for us to continue on with this work. So today, what we're going to do is we are going to focus on our squats. Yes, we are back to squats today. And I want you to remember all of the things we talked about. Breath, posture, noticing and feeling your muscles. Again, this is about slow and steady and being present. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 squats together. Okay. If you want to do more, you are more than welcome to do more. Maybe some of you have already started doing 20, 30, 40, whatever it is. But for today, we're going to do 10. We're going to focus on planting our feet, hip width apart, feeling like you have roots that are 10 feet deep into the ground. And I want you to take a couple of cleansing breaths. Pause and hold it at the top. And let it out. And pause and hold it at the bottom. When you do these breaths, I invite you to feel the energy that is moving through your body. When you start connecting with your breath, with your body, you will start to feel and notice a difference. And any slight thing, that's what I want you to look out for. All right, so we're gonna do our 10 squats together. Again, slow and steady. Remember to feel and activate those muscles on the way down and on the way up. Okay, that was 1. Feel yourself squeezing the leg muscles. And then on your way out, up, feel those muscles. And if you can, try to suck in, and I don't know if it's suck in, feel those abdominal muscles as you're coming up. Number 3. Again, you can do these as fast or slow as you want. We're going for number 4. Every time I do these, I feel different muscles that want to, I'll say, make themselves known. One of the great things is as you continue to do these, we're going to move on to number 6. As you continue to do these squats, you will find that, especially like on your way up, you might start feeling it more in your butt, in your glutes, right? Especially if on your way up, you start like pushing the energy outward. Just notice if there's a space where you maybe haven't felt that energy yet. Or you're starting to feel it more. See, here's the one thing I love about doing these exercises is that the more you activate them, you can then start to feel the muscles. You might not see them, right? You might have a little belly fat or some thigh fat, right? That's over these muscles. So you can't necessarily see the actual toning, but you can feel it. It makes a difference. All right, I think that we're gonna do one more. I think I might have done 11. I'm not quite sure. That's what happens when you try to talk and count at the same time, right? I'm gonna do the last one here. Make this one count, okay? Actually, we're gonna stay at the bottom here for a minute. Oh, I tricked you, right? If you can stay on there, squeeze. If you can feel the squeeze, and then squeeze on the way up. Whoa, right? That in itself felt different. So here's the really cool thing about doing these exercises is that you can notice different feelings and sensations every time you do a movement. And your body is always willing to say, wow, thank you for doing that. And when you test something out, like we just did now, it created a new level of intensity. Now, we did not move our body out of posture. We didn't do anything like bad, wrong. We just changed it up a little bit, right? And sometimes that's what our body needs. Not necessarily, let's do the same exact routine every day. It definitely gets us started, but when you can throw in something just a little bit different, or maybe a wider stance, you'll actually begin to activate different muscles and create new awarenesses. So I hope that you have enjoyed our first day of our 4th week as we continue in with our integration and embodiment.